Greetings, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming to join me today for what I suspect is probably going to be the conclusion of this playthrough of Tactics Ogre. Boy, I tell you what, I missed all of you. I'm really sorry I haven't been around the past week. It has taken me this entire time since the previous stream to begin to get my sleep schedule back on track. And I think maybe I'm finally getting there, but I have a feeling it's going to take another day or two yet. Yeah, Clint, it's been true for 2 weeks. Literally, I've been struggling for 2 weeks to get my sleep schedule back on track, and... Oh, Soccer Tetris, that's... Yes. I can't even argue with that. Well, thank you, Chopin. It's good to know that I've been missed. Although at the same time, I feel badly that I've been away for so long. I haven't meant to keep you guys in the lurch, but goodness knows, between my sleep schedule and all of the different things that have been going on that I have had to address over the past couple of weeks, I just... Either I haven't had time or I haven't had energy. But so help me, I'm going to hopefully do a good stream today, but I'm going to stream regardless. Yeah, Devilish, I saw. I hope you guys are okay, and I hope that finally gets addressed now that it's made the news. Oh, okay, Clint. I don't think it's been the last 3 streams, but I know it's definitely been at least the last 1, maybe 2. But literally all we have left to do now is the path to Heim. I think we have one more fortress to do first, actually, before that.
Thank you.
And then, oh, Pabe, thank you so much for the resub. And actually, I want to get to resubs before anything else, because I know a bunch of people resubbed during the pre-streams, so... Pabe, thank you for, the 24 months. Congrats on 2 years. Pabe, I have no comment on that. Whatever you heard Charlie say is more than enough. Devilish, thank you for the resub. Mantis Man, Mel Brooks, Warrior, Sugar Crow, Windy, and that's everybody. Thank you all so much for the resubs. I seriously appreciate that, everybody. And I swear I'm going to actually resume making it worth everyone's while to be subscribed now that I'm beginning to get things back on track. Every time this happens, I swear to myself...
Thank you.
Oh, Salt, thank you so much. So notifications seem to be a little bit louder than they should. I wonder if that's because... Aha, yes it is. There we go. Okay, those should be quieter now. Sorry about that. Well, Sugar Crow, I was going to say, every time this happens, I swear to myself that this time... Oh, Chopin, thank you for the resub as well. 50 months, my God, Chopin. I swear to myself every time that this time, no matter what comes up, no matter what kind of emergency it is or who needs my attention, so help me, I am going to go to bed when I know I should go to bed. And every time somebody comes to me with some emergency or something on the Discord needs to be addressed, or one of my friends is having a rough time or something like that, and I just can't bring myself to say, no, I can't do it right now, I need to sleep.
Greetings.
Yeah, Devilish, you've been avoiding P5 spoilers, I would guess. Blistex Thief, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. And Sugar Crow, thank you for gifting a sub to Eben. Jeez, you guys. Way to light it up, everybody. Thank you all so much for the incredible show of generosity and kindness. I seriously appreciate that. Well, Wendy, that's what I always tell other people. But I actually have relatively few needs. It doesn't really take a lot to keep my needs met. And it's not that I haven't been getting enough sleep. I have, and in fact, I've probably been getting a little bit too much. It's just that I've only been ready to sleep at the exact times of day that I don't want to sleep. Which in turn has meant that I haven't been awake to stream at times when anybody is around to watch. So it's not like I've been neglecting myself or somehow putting my own needs by the wayside. I haven't. There isn't a lot that I need in order to be healthy and well and, if not happy, then at least reasonably content. But Evil Seth, hello, welcome. My normal schedule, Evil Seth, would have been to start about 2 hours ago. Ordinarily, under ideal circumstances, I try to start at 6 p.m. Central European Time, which ends up being either noon or 1 p.m. American Eastern Time, minus an additional hour for each time zone you go further west. So normally it is my goal to stream at hours when both my North American and European audiences can potentially, show up. But lately I've just had to make the best of a bad sleep schedule, so I've been streaming whenever I've been awake, which doesn't necessarily work out well for everyone being able to attend. Well, Devilish, you and me both, although mine isn't on account of the heat. Well, not specifically JRPGs, Pabe. I do enjoy a good JRPG, although I certainly have my share of criticisms about the bad ones. But my needs really are very simple and few. All I need is a decent amount of good food, the amount of sleep that I need, the opportunity to stream and to be available for and to interact with my community, and I mean, those are really my only day-to-day needs. There's not really a lot more than that. I guess I would add maybe things to keep me mentally engaged and things that I can do to stay productive that are challenging and that I enjoy doing. Yeah, and some tea, Blistex. But I mean, all things considered, those are fairly simple, basic needs. I don't need anything extremely complicated or terribly expensive or otherwise really unusual or exotic or esoteric or anything like that. So as long as I have those few basic things, those needs are met, it's not a problem for me to be available for others and to dedicate the large majority of my free time to that. But the one thing that really throws a wrench into the gears as far as some of the more important things that I do, like streaming and again being available for my community, is when my sleep schedule is messed up and I'm only awake at times when everyone else is asleep. And that's really my biggest struggle right now, is just trying to stay on a sleep schedule where I'm waking up sometime in the morning and going to bed sometime at night. You don't tend to think of something so simple as being so difficult, but boy. Congrats, Risu! I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Risu, you are not the first person, actually, who's finished Persona 4 Golden this week. I happen to know that Sugar Crow has also finished the game for her first time this week. And I imagine the two of you probably would have quite a lot to discuss with each other about how you enjoyed it, because I've been made to understand that both of you have. Have fun with that, Sam. My condolences. No, Evil Seth, believe it or not, that is not when I prefer to start my streams. Yeah, it does, Soccer Tetris, and that's a problem that I have periodically, too. Oh, you too, KCK. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh, and you too, Mantis Man. I guess a lot of people picked up the PC version when it was released, huh? Well, Risu, that's why it's always a good idea to try new things and step outside your comfort zone a little bit, because you might not think you'll like something, but it might surprise you. Yeah, Pabe, it's almost like it might be worth them doing that. Although, hopefully now that they've seen how much money they can make off of porting their more popular games, they'll finally get off their asses and remake Nocturne, or at least remaster it. Oh, excellent, Devilish. Yeah, I haven't played Octopath Traveler, but I've heard good things about it. Wow, Sam. Ouch. Well, Eben, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not getting my own hopes up either. Then again, I generally don't when it comes to video games. There are a couple of them that are handheld only, Pabe. I believe you're thinking of SMT4. But I think there are a couple of others that are DS only, or 3DS only. Yeah, Sugar Crow, the Persona games have a way of doing that, don't they? They have a way of just, you think they're about to end, and then, oh wait, no, new arc. Oh, great, Devilish. Yeah, dank memes. My experience personally with Atlas has made it pretty clear to me that there is some dysfunctional relationship between Atlas Japan and Atlas USA, and maybe even internally at Atlas Japan. I don't know the specifics, but whatever is going on over there, it's very clear that some people know what's up and others don't. Some people are ready to push ahead with things they know are going to be successful, but apparently there's some internal force there that is just resisting getting with the times. Yeah, exactly, something 282. Some old dinosaur that just doesn't know what's good for it and won't go back to the Cretaceous period where it belongs. Yeah, Blistex Thief, the lamest, laziest, stupidest excuse. It can't be helped in Japan is really just... their way of saying we don't want to. Sam, that wasn't nice. Hey, Shancho! Salt, there's no better time. If you're gonna play it now. You can run it in 1080p 60 on PC, Salt, and... and that's really about as far through this as I've thought. Actually, I think I want to, make sure that all my my archers and ranged characters are in back. Because I actually did a little bit of because over the course of the past week when I haven't been streaming, I've still been playing this game in an attempt to keep myself awake long enough to fix my sleep schedule. So, I have done some leveling up and character improvement off camera. Okay, I think we're good. Past time, Denim showed his face. Better men than him have died trying to cross Yorumza Canyon. His bones will join the rest. Yeah, give it a try, Salt. If you don't like it within the first 2 hours, you can always return it. At any rate, have a good one, Salt. Have a great day at work. Alright, Denim is... Denim needs to be set to melee this time, as does Ozma, as does... Gildas, as does... Ravnus. Lindel is ranged. Polkert is ranged. Obrim is ranged. Canopus is still ranged. The girls are all still ranged. Okay. Alright, let's see how this new party comp works out. Yeah, Eben, the sprites hold up remarkably well. Yeah, I've got Ozma set up as a dual-wield build on her starting class Knight Commander. It seems to be working out fairly well. I still need to optimize her equipment, though. Unfortunately, there are still a bunch of pieces of armor and a few weapons I need that only come from the Palace of the Dead, or else that only come from the post-game, which I haven't been able to access yet. Well, devilish monsters have their uses. Well, some monsters do. Unfortunately, it seems like with certain species of monsters, like the griffins, no matter what you do, no matter how high you boost their stats, there's just no getting their attack power high enough to be able to compete with human units. Hey, Abuera! Which is really unfortunate, because I wish some of the monsters had more utility, but it's starting to seem to me as though the only monsters that are really worth using are dragons. Holy hell, that hurts. Get out of here. What's good, Abuera? Well, a nice cup of tea, for one thing. Yeah, Eben, that's one of the reasons I like games like this. Because you have a fair degree of freedom and customizability over your strategy and your approach. Unfortunately, there are certain limits in terms of which classes and equipment are actually useful or, worth using. Because sadly, there are some classes and some equipment that just aren't. Hey, Panliska, how are you doing? Well, Devilish, to be entirely honest, by the time you've collected all of the named generics or semi-generics and then all of the uniques, your roster is 2/3 full anyway. And then there are some classes that are generic only, like the Lich, and I think also the Necromancer. Or no, not the Necromancer, because Chrysidia, but at least the Lich, and I think maybe one or two others that are generic only. Yeah, Divine Knight. That's it, Devilish. That's the other one I was thinking of. Panliska, as far as I can tell, the Lich in this game is just a stronger version of the Necromancer. Higher intelligence, slightly better variety of magic that it can use, but it uses mostly the same magic as the Necromancer. Oh, is it only one eye, Clint? I haven't actually done the story arc involving her, so I frankly don't really remember how her name is spelled. Well, in terms of the story, Panliska, the Lich is dead, yes. And, I mean, I guess you could turn your Lich into a zombie. There is a way to do that, but... Onyx Tyrant and Mycomancer, thank you both so much for the resubs. Welcome back, guys. How the hell did Ozma get way over... Oh, wait a minute. She must have Wade. That's probably what it is.
Greetings.
And Lunar Hiatus, thank you for the Tier 2 resub. Welcome back. Boy, those octopus monsters can really cause some trouble if you give them enough TP to use their water AoEs. Done in by Wallister dogs. Better than backroom pigs. Oh, good, we got some Nightshade. Just what I need. Oh, okay, Devilish, that explains it. My opinion on the Law route? It's really depressing. And I'm really looking forward to finally being able to do the Chaos path. Oh, look, it's Hanzo! Gee, I wonder where they got that name. Listen well, this town is the last before they reach the royal city herself. Should they reach her, they will plunder her stores and slaughter our families. You find yourself wavering in the coming battle, let thoughts of that rekindle your flame. No, that's a flagrant lie. I swear we don't want to pillage your women and ravage your food stores. I am embarrassed to admit, Panliska, I am not well versed in heraldry. Three dank memes. There's a law route, a chaos route, and a neutral route. You know me, Clint. I'm German. I love bread. Fortunately, the enemy that I have to kill in order to win the battle is just blindly charging ahead. Well, we win, I guess. Rest comes at last. Yeah, that worked out a lot better than I was expecting. Yeah, Eben, it seems like the chaos routes in these kinds of games are usually the best ones. Fair enough, Devilish. Fair enough. Yeah, it pretty much was, dank memes. Wait, we can... There's a secret passage? How the... This wasn't here during the first playthrough. Okay, well, I'll take it. I wonder if going in this way changes anything. Oh, okay, Devilish, I see. Well, the old coot Balzaphon had it. We'd best not tarry. What are you doing? They're coming! Make ready to meet them in battle! Then to the Hanging Gardens as discussed. What do you mean? What are you planning? We're done taking orders from you. I'm the Regent. How dare you speak to me like that? It's over, Branton. Bah, sooner than I expected. Oh, that's a shame. I wish that sneaking in through the secret passage caused you to get here earlier or something and catch them by surprise. Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, this is still the same then. I do appreciate that they actually... The Dark Knight's fleeing? We've helped you as we said we would. This is your dung pile to spade. No, Barbas! Oh, wow, look at all the enemies that teleported in. Oh, he has nothing good. A fallen priest who uses his position to realize his own ambition. Though Branton is called Hierophant, he attained this post through improper use of Lodician power, and by rights should only be an exarch. Yeah, what a poo-poo head. Devilish, that's what I was about to say. I really appreciate that at the very least, they are shown using the teleportation item to run away. Denim, as you are my nephew, hear me. It is not too late. Kneel to me, and together we will rule Valeria. Oh, right, I forgot he did the most stereotypical evil villain speech ever. It is you who should kneel, Branton. Throw down your sword and rein in your troops, and your life will be spared. Resist, and we will show no mercy. But the Dark Knights have left. You saw them. It was they who brought this upon us, not I. Yes, I did their bidding, but I did it to save Valeria. This is literally not what happened. When we lost King Dorgalua, we could no longer hold Lotus at bay. Who could? Had we fought to drive them back, they would have killed us all. If the people are so dear to you, why did you not inform the king that his daughter was alive? All Valeria would have welcomed the news after the prince's passing. Look at me and tell me you did not seek to use her as you used my father. Yes, I sought to use her, and where is the wrong in that? I did what any lowborn man would do. When you lack a silver spoon, you fashion one of steel. You understand, you're like me. Where you carved out your destiny with a sword, I used my wits, but there's little difference in the end. We both walk toward our future, treading upon the backs of others. Deny it and you only deceive yourself. No, Devilish. I went back using the world during the previous playthrough, and did that then. Kachua is alive this time. Oh, Sherry has dialogue. Okay. Hello, Branton. After all I did for you, Sherry, how could you side against me? You will die a traitor. I, a traitor? You turned on me long before I had the chance. You still think highly of yourself, I see. A keen eye for fault in anyone but yourself. Sergeant Pink Drink, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to Laughing Cat, Tremere, Rain Foon, Ultra Lex, and Evil Seth. Jeez, Sergeant Pink Drink, that's an incredible display of generosity. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I seriously appreciate that.
Lord winds, blessing upon me. Lord winds, blessing upon me.
How are you doing, Pink Drink? It's good to see you. I hope all is well. And I hope you are staying safe. Alright, let's see. You abandoned your faith, abandoned the backroom? It is a wonder the Resistance will even have you. They trust me because I choose to trust in my father, my sisters, myself. It is only the weak who cling to power. You deceive yourself to think so. All men desire power. Few ever come to possess it. Those who do have a duty to use it justly. Most of those who do think they're using it justly, but they're actually just jerks. Such arrogance! If only I had seen it sooner. I lost all I had from my error. I will not repeat it. I guess none of the other girls have dialogue here because only Olivia is considered alive on this particular playthrough. Yeah, exactly, Devilish. But that's what I mean. The people who use power the least justly are always the ones who make the most noise about how they're using their power justly. Wow. He tried. Now, the important thing here is... Oh, great. The important thing is, we need to do something about Branton before he gains enough MP to start casting offensive magic. Because Branton is maybe the only enemy in the game whose offensive magic is actually dangerous, and his magic is really dangerous. No, Panliska, let's not get into that. Yeah, Evil Seth, I don't know what Twitch's holdup is. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. But it's been way too long. There are tons of things they haven't fixed in the UI that they desperately need to. Hey, Haretsu! I'm doing alright, thanks. How about yourself? What makes you think that, Evil Seth? I'm glad to hear that, Haretsu. Well, Sergeant Pink Drink, the most important thing is I'm glad you're doing okay. I really appreciate your coming to hang out on Twitch now that I've kind of moved over here from YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, and I sincerely appreciate your support. Freaking Branton wasting his turn healing somebody's paralysis. I mean, I guess he is a cleric, so that's what he's supposed to do. No problem, Pink Drink. You're always welcome to lurk. You're never obligated to participate in chat. I appreciate my lurkers just as much. Oh, I see, Evil Seth. Okay. Oh, well, Branton's dead. Impossible! It cannot be! Good riddance. Minotaurs? No, it's a helmet, Panliska. We must not bear our swords against them even if they resist. The Dark Knights are our enemy, not the Backroom who follow them. Dispatch a messenger, inform them of our intent. If we treat them like rebels, we will only push them away. It will be done, Your Majesty. Do likewise with the Resistance. It cannot appear we show favor. Any who act against my orders will meet punishment swift and fierce. As you say. The war is finally over. From this day forward, we are no longer Wallister or Backroom, we are Valerian. The past must be forgotten. If any hatred still burns within you, shut it away. We must forge a new kingdom together. We swear you our undying allegiance, Princess Rosalia. I thank you. The Dark Knights have sought refuge in the Hanging Gardens. We travel there to rid ourselves of them for good and all. A great battle awaits us, but beyond it, peace. We must take up the sword once more, for Valeria. For Valeria! Clint, I think she was talking about those already under our command who disobey. I think. Granted, she did say it kind of ambiguously. So I can completely understand why you might interpret it that way. Well, Blistex, it's weird because the UI has uppercase and lowercase text. For some reason, it's only the dialogue. That doesn't. Okay, that's the Hanging Gardens. Alright, let's check the Warren report, because it might be that there's... Actually... Okay. All right. So we are almost at an anchor point, but I think we have to actually go do the battle at the foot of the Hanging Gardens first. So let's check. There are no new tidings, or no new talk, rather. And no new tidings. Andorus still harbored resentment towards Lotus for destroying his homeland, and he joined Sir Martim and Sir Barbas in revolt against the Dark Knight leadership. They took possession of Brunhild and fled to the Hanging Gardens. He rebelled with Sirs Martim and Andorus to obtain the legacy of King Dorgalua and fled to the Hanging Gardens. Okay. So that's just the same. And that's it. I guess there really isn't anything new. Okay, is there anything else left for us to do? Actually, I want to save Boed Fortress until after I hit that, Oh, okay. Until after I hit the, anchor point, so that I can farm some Shaman class marks. Right this way! Is something wrong? No, nothing. Ah, my lord Sir Denham! And the princess, milady! Lancelot? What? Lancelot got it really, really rough. What's this? Lancelot's music box? Ah! It couldn't. Is it really you? There, it's all right. In your chair. The Holy Knight? What ill fortune is this? Milady? Do you know this man? I'm sorry, it wasn't right of me to pry. No worry, but I must ask. Wait, there's something you should see, my lord. The sword he carried. Lombardia? How does Denham know what sword this is? You received the sword Lombardia. Which we already had from the previous playthrough. Alright, now let's check. Nope. Yeah, it would always be off-screen, Devilish. Because of course they're not gonna bother. Hanging Gardens contain a series of areas that must be battled through in succession. You'll be given the option to save your progress. You won't be able to leave until you've completed all the areas within. Okay. So actually, what we're going to do is we are going to cheat, and we are going to jump to the anchor point, which will let us leave. Okay, good. Now we are going to go do Boed Fortress. Okay, Risu, have a good one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of P4G. Okay, there we are. And we're just going to use ranged attackers for the moment. Because that'll make things a little easier to deal with. Fortunately, these battles go fairly quickly when you're not trying to farm for something. Although, I mean, granted, I guess I am trying to get some class marks is really the main reason I'm doing this, but now that I've got the anchor point for that, I don't need to do this more than once during the stream. I just want the class marks. Oh, it looks kind of like a monkey, Panliska, but it's a Cyclops. It's a monster type. It's one of the weirder monsters in this game, actually. It's kind of like a cross between a monster and a human unit, because it can cast some spells, which almost no other monsters can do, and it can also use basic types of items, which no other monsters can do. Yeah, Panliska, that was a gun. I finally got around to leveling up Fusilier. So Lyndall is now actually the class that he should be. You don't, Panless? Well, I guess if it's strictly medieval fantasy, maybe you don't. But most of the fantasy games that I can think of off the top of my head mix medieval fantasy with more cyberpunk type fantasy. So at the same time as you get swords, you also get guns and primitive explosives and that kind of thing, cannons and... Okay. Yeah, Devilish, the word fusel is a very, very antiquated way of referring to a gun. There were divisions of the British military that were called Fusiliers. But I'm pretty sure the last war where the British Army had a Fusilier division was World War I. Wow, Clint. I mean, yeah, Fusillade. Fusillade sounds like an energy drink for pyromaniacs. Oh no, 1 damage. What am I gonna do? Oh, there was some hempen thread just lying around in the fire temple. Clint, are you serious? I guess somebody at Blizzard didn't do their homework, then. Hey, Romerlin, welcome! It was right in the middle of the lava, Devilish. It was right here where Folkert is standing. Or, Lindell picked it up, so technically it was right here. But, like, right in the middle of pouring lava. Hey, Triumphant Glory, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Are you hanging in and staying safe, I hope? Why is it absolutely necessary to waste a +1 Maka antidote on allies that are only poisoned and not envenomed? Oh, we got a Juggernaut's Mark. Alright. I don't see myself ever using that class, but... Refresh my memory, Triumphing Glory? What sort of job do you have? Panliska, the way that most games do it is they give you regular bullets and then they give you elemental bullets or some other ammunition or upgrade that gives your guns elemental or otherwise magical properties. Final Fantasy Tactics had a gun that when you equipped it, for some reason, it would turn the wielder to stone. Not the target, but the wielder. Oh, okay, Triumphant Glory, gotcha. Well, I'm glad you've been able to skirt the worst of it, at least, it seems like. Oh, jeez. Maybe you haven't been able to skirt the worst of it, then. You're a lead inspector now, so you have to... Ugh. I'm so sorry, Triumphant Glory. Yeah, Cursed Nobleman, but I'm pretty sure that's all it has going for it. And that's no excuse to give it such a weird handicap. Yeah, Devilish, they do something similar in this game. I'm more talking to Panliska, but since you brought it up. Fusils in this game are not subject to parry or deflect. Or, well, they're not subject to deflect anyway, because parry is for melee attacks, but Fusils are basically unblockable other than through character evasion. There are no abilities besides... the ninjutsu decoy that protect against them. Yeah, Nobleman, but the Nagra Rock doesn't have any negative status that it puts on the wielder. It just turns the target to a frog and has one attack. So honestly, the Nagra Rock has some uses, albeit situational uses. Well, that's pretty much the idea behind it, Mantis Man, yeah. I don't think crossbows ever really took off in Japan, Panliska. They pretty much went from using the Yumi, which is the Japanese-style bow, straight to using Tanegashima firearms. Tanegashima, I believe, is the first place that Portuguese missionaries landed. Or else it was the first place that Japan started developing its own firearms based on Portuguese designs. I don't remember exactly which. Triumphant Glory, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. But yeah, to my knowledge, Panliska, as soon as the Portuguese showed up in Japan, they pretty much just went from bows straight to firearms. Is that what this track is actually called, Cursed Nobleman? Did Japan ever invade Australia? No, Panliska, why? Oh, it plays on snow maps. So this must just be a joke. This is just the developers being ironic, then. Hey, Hazard, welcome! Panliska, Australia isn't that close to Japan. I mean, maybe it's a little closer to Japan than America is. Hey, Random Pers. Alright, Clint, what is... This is fairly long. I'll have to watch this after the stream. I was gonna say, Mantis Man, if Japan had gotten there first... Oh, Panliska, Australia has been involved in wars. But other than World War II, most of the wars they fought were against their own indigenous wildlife. And at least one of those wars, the one against the cassowary, they lost. Oh, okay, Devilish. I was gonna say, because Santa's Coming is a little weird for a game like this. Oh, was it emus? I thought for some reason it was cassowaries. But same difference, right? Cursed Nobleman, this is the SNES one. It's just a remake of it on the PSP. Panliska, before the settlers from England, or rather the British Empire, arrived in Australia, it was just the Aboriginal people who lived there. And yes, they did have their own culture, and yes, it is documented. There are at least some records of it. Well, Panliska, if you want castles, you have to go to Europe. Well, or parts of Asia, I guess. Devilish, you mean a male emu in the rut. Heat is females. Females only. But yes, I take your meaning, and that must have been a very unpleasant experience. Not one I would wish on anybody. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with an emu on a normal day, frankly. Yes, Devilish, I take your meaning. No, Hazard, because pyramids and castles had different purpose. A castle is more of a fortification, whereas a pyramid, generally speaking, has more religious or otherwise theological significance. Not that some castles don't have theological significance to an extent, but castles and pyramids have different purposes. Oh, are we... Okay. I guess we're just casting spells now. Not European-style ones that I'm aware of, Random Purrs. There might be buildings in Central or South America that are considered castles, but... the only people I can think of who would have built actual European-style castles in that part of the world are the Spaniards. And I've never heard of any such castles being built there by anybody from Spain. Wait. What just... Oh, you bastard. I see what's going on here. Well, that was unsporting, to say the least. Alright. Really, Hazard? Oh, for sake. Yeah, that's what I thought, Devilish. Because castles are really long and complicated processes to build. Take it easy, Penliska. Have a good one. Oh. Swear. All right. So really, we just need to get rid of this jerk. Okay. Now that jerk won't be pushing Denim off the ledge. I'm pretty sure it's only this Cyclops left now. No? Oh, right, there's the Cleric. Oh, good. I'm glad to see that the AI actually understands how to use double shot. Ha! Nice. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen an AI-controlled allied archer use double shot. There we go. All right. I am servant to Zoshanel, goddess of fire. You who would become a true oracle must face a trial. Defeat me and prove your quality before the goddess. Oh look, it's Ifrit, and he's just a cyclops with a glowing aura. Hey, Lo Kitty, how you doing? Lo Kitty, based on a very limited degree of mutual intelligibility with German, I'm gonna take a wild guess on that and say, I'm doing all right, thanks. How about you? It's good to see you, Lo Kitty. I'm sorry that I've been basically ending my stream the moment you've shown up for the past 3 streams. I feel badly about that, but I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back on track now. And it's kind of working. Hey, Mr. Nans, welcome! Oh, right, I forgot monsters have that move. Yeah, Devilish, I'm glad that both of you have a couple of people here that you can actually speak with in Dutch. Because I can't help you. I mean, German and Dutch have a little bit of mutual intelligibility, but not enough that we could really properly carry on a conversation. Well, fair enough, Lo Kitty. You spent most of your life in America, right? Also, I love how my AI allies decided to go the most dangerous route through this map, straight down the middle, where a single critical hit from an archer could just trollolol them right off the edge. Funny thing about that, Devilish, you and I have it in common with the languages of our native countries. I use English far more than I use German. And that's entirely because I spend so much time streaming, and I don't really go out of my way to interact with anybody where I live. Man. Oh, wow, I didn't know you could stun the boss like that. Okay, sure. Oh, there he goes. Magnificent. Oh, okay, Devilish. Well, that works too then. I guess it makes sense that being Dutch, there's some chance that you would also have a little bit of German fluency. Wow, Low Kitty. Yeah, that's... You'd think a little bit of empathy might be in order. Well, Dank Memes, if it's any consolation, I have no trouble understanding you. Dank Memes, I actually, I had to learn a little bit of Turkish in order to be able to interact with the tailor that I've been going to for a long time. Because the only tailor within a reasonable distance of me is a Turkish guy who speaks almost no English and very little German. And I ended up having to learn some basic phrases in Turkish just to kind of, you know, be polite and greet him and, you know, ask him how he's doing and that kind of thing, and, you know, explain to him what I needed done. And I found Turkish to be a fairly difficult language. So if it's any consolation, Dank Memes, my Turkish is not great. Hey, Sagari, how you doing?
Greetings, undead warrior.
Yeah, I don't blame them, Low Kitty. They were probably, not happy with all the fireworks, were they? And Malkaresh, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, Dank Memes, I basically had to learn a bunch of pre-conjugated phrases. Oh, poor thing, Clint. I hope she's alright after all of that. Oh, okay, Devilish, gotcha. So that explains why you do speak a little German, I see. Oh no, Clint. Oh, that sucks. It's always the way, though, on the 4th of July. My dog was like that too, Clint. Be it the 4th of July or even just a thunderstorm, any hint of loud noise that he couldn't immediately identify, and he would be scratching at the door of my room, just howling his head off. And then I'd have to open the door of my room, and immediately he'd be cowering on my bed. Or as close to me as he could get. Oh no, Sagari. Jeez, that's not a condition I've heard of before. Well, I hope you get your glasses back soon. And I hope you're doing okay other than that. Yeah, Dank Memes, Turkish doesn't seem to follow all of the rules of any of the languages I'm familiar with. It really does seem to be kind of its own thing. Sagari, is that anything laser surgery can fix? I mean, I'm sure you've already investigated it, but Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're able to find some form of effective solution to it. Yeah, Devilish. It's hard having a pet on the 4th of July. Gotcha, Sagari. Yeah, I second Mantis Man. I hope that you're able to stick with lenses and not have to deal with what do you call it? Contacts. Well, Sagari, for what it's worth, I hope that this will
Blessing upon thee.
hope that this will make your week even just a little bit better. Yeah, Dank Memes, I was gonna say, Turkish seems like a fairly unique language. And where most other European languages, you can kind of trace their roots. Turkish, I have no idea what the roots of the Turkish language are. Mantis Man, this seems to happen fairly often when you're here. Am I doing something wrong to cause you to spill stuff? Welcome back, Risu. Also, did I miss a fortress? We did Gecko, we did Lausanne, we did Damasa. We did Kadriga. We did Geld. I'm quite certain. Boad we just did. There's Ndamasa, there's Gecko, there's Geld, there's Lausanne, and there's Quadriga. And we did those. Oh, I need to go back to Koratane? Nothing is happening. Devilish, I'm quite sure that when you finish the 6th temple, the Guardian of the Temple just gives you the Shaman class marks. Oh, geez, Mantis Man, that sucks. I see. Yeah, that... I mean... If I were you, I wouldn't do that. I wonder if I wonder if I was just given them without being told that I was given them. No, I was not. What the hell? Are you serious, Devilish? He just gives them as loot if you do the final one? Well, alright. I guess we'll just go deal with the Hanging Gardens then. Well, at any rate, Devilish, thank you for checking. I appreciate that. So these are the Hanging Gardens. Ah, we've been waiting for you, Denim. You've run out of places to hide, Martin. Who's hiding, I ask? Lotus barely needs lift a finger to send legions of troops to your pitiful isles. Is that a threat? I never make threats. You, deal with him, sir. He's getting away. Well, now for one of the most tedious gauntlets in the game. Really, Mantis Man? I had no idea. Yeah, that will definitely make it difficult to paint, and also to not knock stuff over. Jeez, Mantis Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, the things I'm learning about everybody today. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad at least these idiots weren't able to cure their stun. Even as I speak. Well, it wasted a bunch of their turns at least. Sword Spider! My gosh! Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Sword Spider. To, who got them? Shancho, Cursed Nobleman, Sakura Tetris, Waifung, and Shersha. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the incredible display of generosity, Sword Spider. Welcome, how are you doing? I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mantis Man. I mean, still, my heart goes out to you. And Debler, thank you for the resub as well. Welcome back. Debler, I saw your post in the dining room. It looked like you produced a really excellent result, Debler. Congratulations on that. I'm really glad that the suggestions helped, and I'm glad it ended up being the right recipe for the job. Oh, you did, Debler. I'm glad. I'm really glad that you had fun making it. You see what I mean? I enjoy the process of cooking, and I enjoy the end result even more, but the process itself is fun enough. Ah, very good, Chopin. What can you do to keep them interesting? Well, there's always the Australian-style burger with a slice of pineapple on it and some barbecue sauce, I think they use. Another thing you can do with your burgers is you can add some bacon and, what do you call them, sauteed mushrooms. And a nice sharp cheese like a cheddar or a provolone. No, Sword Spider, that's something that I've tried very hard to foster over the years. But at the same time, Sword Spider, I can't really take sole credit for it because good people just seem to have a habit of sticking around. And people who are problematic don't tend to bother. So most of the work is already just kind of done for me. I just try my hardest to look out for everyone and make sure that I'm attending to everybody's needs and, you know, respond to as much of chat as I possibly can. And to treat everybody with care and respect and fairness. And other than that, to just be myself, you know? Yeah, you can use a dry seasoning mix, Lamb Flop. One of the things I like to do with my burgers is I like them spicy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, Street Shark. Welcome, though. It's good to see you. Secret... Oh! Holy hell. All right, I guess we can... A secret way to the uppermost level, huh? I guess we can skip the whole thing. Very, very rarely, Debler. And fortunately for me, pretty nearly all the trolls we get around here, which we don't even average one troll a month. Like, every maybe 2 to 3 months, we get one. And it's always a really obvious, easy troll to deal with. It's always something really lazy, where I can look at it immediately and just go, oh, okay, ban. And then we'll be good for another 2 or 3 months. Well, it's the earliest I've streamed in a while, Street Shark. Normally, I try to start around 6 p.m. Central European time. Breakfast isn't the same kind of troll, the Doctor. Malkaresh, I can't think of a single instance where you've been anywhere near vulgar enough to even catch my attention as needing a rebuke. That's the goal, Last Protagonist, yeah. And also, hello, Last Protagonist. It's good to see you. You and I seem to keep running into each other, don't we? I believe we first crossed paths on Kara's stream. And then I ran into you again at Lance's stream, and now here you are. You found your way to me. Welcome. Oh, fair enough, Street Shark. Yeah, you got me there. No, Clint, he hasn't. To his credit, he hasn't. Oh, okay, last protagonist. I was gonna say, I thought I remembered you from somewhere before that, before, running into you at Kara's stream.
Lord winds, blessing upon thee.
Alright, let's see, Sam. Well, Street Shark, I genuinely wish you luck. Oh, okay, Sam. Yeah, I was gonna say, the top comment here, Sam, bruh, you can't just repost frames from the show and call it your own. Oh, yeah, okay. And Sir Blackwolf, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Last Protagonist. You actually beat me to it. Yeah, I forgot to mute the desktop audio on the stream before I clicked that. Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy anyone's ears. Okay, Devilish, for the class marks, you go to the same fight as the boss, see if the boss spawned, retreat if he's not there, kill him, see if he drops a class mark. If not, Chariot's... Doesn't beating the boss end the battle, though, Devilish? Or is that only the first time you fight them? 'Cause... yeah, it is weird that you can recruit her, protagonist. Well, you certainly took your time. You Knights of Lotus have a rare gift of flight, a useful skill for cowards. Oh, well, Malkaresh, I don't want to get into spoilers for a different game during the stream here, but without going into any detail about the end of Persona 5 Royal, I will tell you that the post-game content in Royal is by far the best content in that entire game. Not that the first third of Royal is bad, but boy, the post-game just blows it out of the water. Yeah, protagonist, I understand that there were several characters you can recruit in this version that were not originally recruitable. And there are some that were that I guess now aren't. But apparently those were only generics. Or semi-generics. Oh, okay, Devilish, gotcha. Malkaresh, I'll be honest, I wish they had done more to rework the base game in the same way that they handled the post-game in Royal. Because, boy, the base game really could have used it, especially the second half. You'll regret those words. A knight knows how to pick his battles. Easy, Mardim. Go to Barbas. Leave this one to me. Huh. Fortunate for you, boy. And he's gonna run away yet again. Oh, really, protagonist? You turned Donalto into a lich. Alright, Mantis Man, let's see. Jumbo Man, are you still having problems with that? Because I think you mentioned it last time you were here. Or maybe it was another person who's having the same problem. It seems to be a fairly common thing. Mantis Man, you're doing a great job on this. This looks fantastic. Thank you for stopping in, Mantis Man. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. And Sir Blackwolf, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Jumbo Man. Oh, it's not your username, it's your entire account, Jumbo Man. Jeez. I know, I don't know what it is with Twitch. They were all right up until Amazon bought them out, and after that, it's just all the wrong things are being focused on. Not again. You face me, Denim. Let us end this. Okay, yeah, I'll end you. No problem. Trino's scales, huh? I sure would like to get my hands on this weapon. See what I did there? Hands? Ha ha ha. Jumbo Man, did you not get yourself a one-time login code for your other account? Because I believe Twitch does do those for two-factor authentication. It should give you emergency login codes that you download and store. Did you not do that? Amazing, Clint. Amazing. That's weird, Jumbo Man. It should have. There should be a place where you could request those. You've done well for yourself. This war's made a hero of you. I did not take up the sword to become anything. Maybe so, maybe so. In fact, perhaps it was the Duke's idea. Men such as he have use of heroes. I'm sure you understand. The title served you well following the Duke's passing, after all. I mislike your reasoning. I do not do this for power. Yet here you are, a man of power. As a hero, you led your army, and now you would fulfill their wishes and place Kachua upon the throne. This is not about power. I do my duty. As you wish, now do your duty. Defeat us and claim Valeria for your kin. Cease this, Andorus. You are finished. How can you be so certain? You know as well as I what lies hidden in these gardens. A miracle is before me, and I will not pass up my chance to claim it. Clinging to miracles is ever a sign of weakness. I have seen what good can come from perseverance and adherence to principle. Give up your miracle and stand on your own feet, Andorus. Ah, green as a spring morn. I cannot understand how someone of your quality ever made it into the Order. You find fault with me? With such fine nobles in House Nildame, it's no wonder your people suffer. You have it wrong, Ozma. It is you who will suffer. It's entirely possible, Low Kitty. This is New Game Plus. It is a second playthrough. Oh, Low Kitty, good luck. Good luck, my friend. Ultra hard mode in Horizon Zero Dawn is no joke. Yeah, Clint, he almost convinced me that he might have had a little bit of a moral argument when he was talking to Denim. But as soon as Ozma jumped in, he lost what little ground he had to stand on. Oh, yeah, Low Kitty, it's once you leave the Embrace, once you start running into enemies like Stalkers and Tramplers, and especially stuff like Stormbirds and Behemoths, which just have tons and tons of HP and are just tanky as hell. The worst ones, though, are the Rock breakers. Fighting rock breakers on ultra hard is just pure hell. And then you get to the DLC area, Low Kitty, and then the real hell starts. Yeah, KCK, I'm looking forward to the sequel. Yeah, last protagonist, and especially on the law path in this game, the hero has plenty of blood on his hands as well. Like, he's not just some pure, clean hero. He's just as much a murderer as anybody else. Yeah, Low Kitty, the Frost Claws, the Fire Claws, and the DLC version of the Ravager, I'm drawing a blank on its name, but it's the one with the mine launcher. Yeah, Street Shark, where we literally torched a village of 5,000 civilians and tried to make it look like our enemies did it. Well, Street Shark, you say that, but this game is actually based on those wars. Yeah, Blistex, it promises to be interesting. I really hope that I get to work on a strategy guide for the New Horizon game. I was lucky enough to be able to work on the last one, and it was quite an experience. No, Devilish, the Warren report makes it very clear that Denim actively participated in it. Yeah, Street Shark, this game is... Matsuno has gone on record as saying that he based this game around the Bosnian, Yugoslavian, Serbian wars. Street Shark, when you say here, you mean where you live, right? You mean that's where you call it? That's what you call it there, rather? Death comes too soon. Where's Barbas? Mardum, where have they gone? To Dorgalia's tomb, both of them are there. You found the tomb? Where? Tell me. The tomb? Ah, beneath the gardens. This tower is his tomb marker, but you're too late. Barbas is opening the seal even now. But he can't open it without Kachua. No, he has the Zenobian blade. Then I haven't much time. Wait, Denim, listen. The Nildame perished like these islands. Our people failed to join as one. There's only a matter of time before Lotus invades. You must make Valeria strong like a rock. Damn it, and he didn't even have the decency to drop any items. Bastard. Cursed Nobleman, literally anything other than salt. There's pepper, there's paprika, there's dill, basil, rosemary. In fact, there are several different kinds of peppercorns. I have played Neo 1, Triumphing Glory. I haven't gotten around to Neo 2 yet, and it'll probably be a while before I do, if ever. Cursed Nobleman, what are you trying to season? Because the seasoning that I recommend to you... Oh, Cursed Nobleman, you don't have to... You don't even have to fry garlic. You just throw a tablespoon or so of butter in a skillet with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and just slice or crush your garlic. You don't have to go to the trouble of mincing it. Just throw it in the pan and just sweat it a little bit. Just brown it a tiny, tiny bit till it's nice and golden brown. And literally it takes 3 minutes on medium-low heat just to take the edge off the garlic. Yeah, lamb flop, usually if I'm cooking with garlic, I'll use a garlic press to crush it, because that releases most of the oils and the juices. Just chicken, you usually eat it with Japanese rice. Okay. Cursed Nobleman, actually... Oh, yeah, lamb flop. Check this out. Let me dig up the picture, in fact. Lamb flop, earlier this week I made some buttermilk mashed potatoes with crushed garlic, shallots, rosemary-infused buttermilk, fresh chives, and freshly cracked Cambodian black pepper. Slightly better image of it here. No, Bob, those are Brussels sprouts. I did the Brussels sprouts with extra virgin olive oil, butter, a pinch of salt, again, the freshly cracked Cambodian black pepper, bacon, caramelized onions, and a balsamic reduction drizzled over them. Ah, very good, Triumphing Glory. I actually am about to make pot roast, and in fact, the steak that you see in these images is pot roast. It's smoked flank steak pot roast, in fact. Yeah, Rormelin, it was originally a teacup, but it got damaged somehow. I think it might have been damaged when I had it in storage for a while. Something might have just shifted onto it or fallen on it or something. But I use it for orange juice now and for stuff that isn't tea. Well, Bob, you're going to end up eating a lot of rice when you're anywhere in Asia. You can't taste the salt in it, Nobleman? Ah, thanks. Yeah, Nobleman, I plated it with a little bit of effort just for the sake of taking pictures to share. It's not really fancy plating, it's just the way that you would plate a home-cooked meal. It's not a restaurant-grade assembly. It was, Risu. I was really proud of this stuff. The pot roast has, and matter of fact, here's a better image of the pot roast. The pot roast was smoked over hickory wood on my charcoal grill, and then seared over the coals on the grill, and then slow cooked, braised in a Dutch oven over very low heat for about 5 hours in a beef vegetable stock with fresh herbs. I used fresh rosemary, thyme, and marjoram. And then the carrots are my grandmother's recipe. That's a really simple one. They're just carrots simmered and then glazed in maple syrup and butter with fresh tarragon and a pinch of salt. Oh, fantastic, Street Shark. That sounds really good. Gilt head bream. I don't think I've ever heard of that type of fish before, but river trout I've had many times. We used to get river trout actually back in America. People would just fish it up and eat it. Interesting, Street Shark. I'll have to see if I can find it sometime. But yeah, Cursed Nobleman, if you're seasoning chicken, one of the best and simplest things you can do is to sear your chicken in a pan, preferably a cast iron skillet, but, I mean, any frying pan will work. And you can make a pan sauce for your chicken. As a matter of fact, there you go, Cursed Nobleman. There's a reference for you. I agree, Dank Memes, especially fresh thyme and oregano. Oh, okay, Street Shark. Yeah, he probably learned that as a survival skill then. Hey, Moosty, how you doing? Good to see you. Ah, Malkaresh knows what's up. Yeah, Malkaresh, I grew up in Connecticut, and the main fish that we used to get were river trout, and sometimes when somebody had gone to the coast to go fishing, they would come back with sea bass. But perch and pickerel were fairly popular from Connecticut rivers. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Debler. Thank you, Moosty. Well, it's good to have you. And Black Wolf, thank you so much for gifting another sub to Moosty. Jeez. Yeah, I'd be very curious to hear, Street Shark. And in the meantime, Cursed Nobleman, let me give you a good recipe that will show you how to get a really nice sear on your chicken. Alright, here we are. So this... Oh, it's just carp. Okay. You've got the searing part down. Okay. Well, I'm giving you these recipes also to show you how to season seared chicken. Different ways that you can handle that. And I'm going to give you one for a breaded chicken as well. And for one with gravy. Alright, so here is... Here is one with a mustard sauce, Cursed Nobleman. And this will give you just a couple of ideas for how you can... how you can season your chicken and give it some flavor without using necessarily salt. Here you go. There, one more for you. Oh, hi, Ari. How you doing? Yeah, Ari, but we're talking about eating fish. Like normal people do. Also, Ari, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to see you, and I hope you are safe and comfortable and otherwise well. Also,
Lord winds blessing upon thee.
I hope that will help brighten your day a little bit, Ari. No problem, nobleman. I hope the suggestions for preparation help give you a little bit of, extra flavor. Ah, you're very lucky for that, Street Shark. You're lucky it's clean enough to fish in. Hey, Yummy, how you doing? Alright, Mantis Man, what do we got here? Ah, Mantis Man, I see you have one of your famous British meat pies with chips. Chips and gravy from the appearance of it. Oh, great, Risu. I'm glad you got an emote out of that. Oddly enough, Risu, that emote looks more than a little bit like Charlie. I think it's the hair. Sword Spider, I don't know if you're from the UK, but just in case you're not, when they say chips in the UK, they actually mean just potato wedges. I'm glad you're well, Ari. I'm glad to hear that. Numphy! Hello, you're not intruding on the conversation. I mean, that's what chat's for. There is no purpose to chat if not for for people to show up and engage in chat. Oh, okay, Sword Spider, I see. Gotcha. I couldn't quite tell from what you were going for. Numphy, yes, there is. Let me pull it up for you. Twitch makes these really difficult to find, and I really wish they would make them more prominent, but we've had this problem with Twitch for years, and it's probably going to be a while before they get around to it, unfortunately, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to there we go. That is the collection you are looking for, Numphy. Okay, Devilish, no problem. Good luck with your raids. Thank you for stopping in. It's always good to see you. Sword Spider, that's why I don't think I could ever survive as a vegetarian. Well, nobleman, there is legitimate confusion there, because what you guys in the UK call crisps, Americans call chips. And what you call chips, Americans call French fries, or home fries, or some other permutation of fried potatoes. And since I grew up in America, that is the etymology I have learned. Moosty, did you actually attempt to put Cheetos in a pie? No problem, Numphy. I understand. I know there believe me, there are still plenty of people who don't. Yeah, Yami, there has been actually a fair bit of activity in voice chat, although I think we can chalk a lot of that up to the fact that I showed up there for a little while. Yeah, that's true, Clint, and Mikers, that's also true. Well, Clint, I wasn't specifically talking about the ones in the picture that Mantis Man linked. I meant just in general, the common French fry. But yeah, the ones that Mantis Man just showed us, those... I don't know, Clint, what do you guys call them in the Pacific Northwest? Are they still steak fries? Because I'm pretty sure that's what we would call them in New England. Yeah, potato wedges is how they're usually shown on menus in New England, Laughing Cat. Steak fries, okay, Clint. Oh, I'm not patting myself on the back, Clint. I'm actually kind of sad that more people don't show up in voice chat when I'm not around. I wish they would, and believe it or not, credit where it's due, I appreciate that Yami is giving that room some use and making the effort. Oh, Sword Spider, in New England we used to just call those spinach pies. I think the original Greek name for it is spanakopita or something like that. But that's exactly what you're describing, Sword Spider, where it'll have a nice kind of flaky, thin, crispy dough on the outside, and then inside there'll be a really nice combination of cheese and spinach and herbs and garlic and dill. I like those. JoJo's, I've never heard them referred to as that. Actually, if we're gonna just auto-battle anyway, I might as well, Ah, excellent, Sword Spider. You have very good taste. Oh, really, Street Shark? Oh, stole it, okay. Yeah, Mel, because they're made out of potato starch. They're not actually made of slices of potatoes. The funny thing is, Mel, when I was in elementary school, there were actually a fair few kids who preferred Pringles over actual potato chips. Welcome back, Lokitty. I don't suppose you're going to grace us with an image or two of the food with which you return? Prongles, yup. Once you pop, that's good. Amazing, Clint. Well, we weren't that clever when we were kids, but... Not always, Street Shark, no. Pringles are alright, Mel, but there used to be, in my elementary school, some kids who would only eat Pringles. They wouldn't eat regular potato chips. Of course, none of the kids were allowed to bring the whole container of Pringles to school because somebody's older sibling, at some point, at least in my school, taught them that you could turn the Pringles can into a projectile launcher by putting the cap on it when it was empty and giving it a karate chop. And once knowledge of how to do that started spreading around my school, bringing in the actual containers was banned. Once or twice, Insane Bob, yeah. Paprika Pringles, dank memes? I've never seen that flavor. Oh yeah, Street Shark, they're super expensive in Europe. Yeah, Mantis Man, they were. Yeah, Lokitty, of course. I don't know. In my school, you couldn't give kids anything without them figuring out how to weaponize it. Oh, hey, Devilish. Yeah, we were just talking about Pringles. Oh, Chopin, you're still here. I was going to say, this is a perfect story for you with that username. I remember the pizza Pringles, Lokitty. I do remember those. Alright, dank memes, let's see.
Lord winds, blessing upon thee.
Holy hell, I have never seen this flavor of Pringles. This must be new. Also, Dravenus!
Winds, blessing upon thee.
Dravenus, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to Ace Cooper, Fizman05, Carol Jan Nowak, Kumurasame, and Saigai97. Hello, Drax, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Blessing upon thee.
Well, Moosty, but you just moved, or you're gonna be moving soon, right? So you will now be able to get some of this stuff more easily.
Blessing upon thee.
Oh, fantastic, Chopin. Yeah, the sour cream and onion ones were always my favorite flavor as a kid, dank memes. But the paprika ones never existed. At least not in America, and I've never seen them anywhere in Europe since then. Barbecued ham-flavored potato chips, Devilish? Are they some kind of local Dutch brand? I've never seen those either. Oh, yeah, Mel! You could do the same thing with a tennis ball in a Pringle can that you could do with the lid from the Pringle can. Ah, okay, Musti. Oh, nice, Dravenus. Congrats. Yeah, Clint, that's how it always goes. Clemps! Oh my gosh. And in come the rats. Unbelievable. Look at this. I never thought we'd break 100 viewers for Tactics Ogre. Hello, Clemps. Hello, rats. Thank you all so much for coming to join us. How are you all doing? Great to see you guys. Clemps, what are you up to these days? Are you still working on Persona 5 Royal?
Lord wins.
Oh, Black Wolf, thank you so much for the gift subs.
Lord wins.
Greetings and welcome. For anybody from Clint's channel who does not know me, my name is Franz, and I play video games on the internet.
Blessing upon thee.
And Sir Blackwolf, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to
Wins.
Wraithair, Fenix Zephyr, Dandy Wizard, Sir Blackwolf. Oh, Blackwolf, somebody finally got you.
Blessing upon
Wait, no. That is you. To Dandy Wizard, Crypt, and Ransom.
blessing upon thee.
And thank you, a German spy, for the... Oh, wait, that's me. Yeah, Clemps, welcome back. Well, Clint, now it's going to be difficult to know which one of you I'm talking to. You're juggling Persona 5 Royal and going to be streaming Bloodborne soon. Fantastic, Clemps.
Lord wins.
I imagine you've already played Bloodborne, right, Clemps? This definitely won't be your first time playing it, right?
Lord wins. Blessing upon thee.
All right, Devilish, let's see. And Sword Spider, thank you so much for gifting another 2 subs to
Lord wins.
Severn X and Silver Flame. And Black Wolf, thank you for gifting 1 to Sword Spider. Romerlin, there's so much happening right now, I'm having trouble keeping track of everything. What's poppin'? Mr. Sam explains, what's poppin' is my brain right now. Hello, Mr. Sam. And hello, Wohakoth. Oh, really? Lay's makes a barbecued ham flavor? I have never seen this, Devilish. And what is the... Oh, let's see. Somebody just posted the limited edition sweet corn chicken Pringles? I think the Pringles guy was hanging out with Colonel Sanders to create this. Hello, Luke Milito. Welcome. What happened? Tons of people started throwing gift subs around. And chat just started moving at 1,000 miles an hour. Oh, Wohakoth, thank you. I'm glad. Oh, and I'm the first person who's ever said your name right the first time. I try. Some usernames are a little bit easier than others, but I would be lying if I said I didn't have to read it carefully 2 or 3 times and sound it out in my head first. I know, Commander Squeaks, my mind is blown. Sweet chili? Wait, Low Kitty, what's this? Pringles rotisserie chicken? Oh, man. I guess I really have been out of touch these past 25 years. Well, Street Shark, imagine a potato chip flavored like just chicken. It'd be kind of boring. Musti, I can confirm my mother does. My mother's favorite flavor of potato chips is salt and vinegar. Well, thank you, Wohakoth. I'm glad to have you along. I only hope that you'll forgive the fact that I tend to prioritize focusing on chat, and I'm very bad at multitasking, so every now and then I might briefly forget to play the game. What's taking so long? They'll be here any minute now. Patience, Martum. The seal is not what I expected. Look around you, Barbas. We're all that's left. I've had my fill of traps and seals. Neo Shadow, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Yeah, Neo Shadow, it has been a while. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, just briefly, Mantis Man. Thank you, Wohakoth. I appreciate that. Gotcha, Devilish. Be silent or be silenced. Huh. What's that? Barbas, Martum, there's nowhere left to run. Andorus must have fallen. This is it, the words to break the seal. Be quick about it. I love how they all turn their backs on us. We could just bum rush them while they're busy trying to break the seal, but no. Have to stand here. Shush, Low Kitty, don't out me like that. Well, thank you, Luke. I'm glad to hear that. Ah, you know it, Clint. Seal born of age-old strife, you've served your duty well. In the name of the great Father Philaha, I release you. Oh, I didn't know that whoever sealed the gate was Jewish. Hold them off! Yeah, I've got plenty of means to stop them from breaking the seal, Cursed Nobleman. But yet we just stood here like a bunch of idiots. The fitness YouTuber Lanye Norton. I'm not familiar, Mr. Sam explains, but I will have to go, I'm glad I'm not the only one who saw it, Blistex. That they undid the seal with a Star of David. Well, at least it's only a couple of battles with a bunch of chumps now. I know, Devilish, but it's more correct to say the symbol for light in this game is just a Star of David. It's a coincidence. I'm sure they didn't pick it out deliberately for that purpose. They probably just told a concept artist, hey, we need a symbol for the element of light. And the concept artist just went, okay, and scribbled something. Because the symbol they use for darkness in this game is the Triforce of Low Rule from A Link Between Worlds. And that is clearly not intentional. Considering that this game came out many years earlier. Ah, I have heard of Shining Force, Wohakoth. This game you can get on PSN, actually. It is a PSP game, but you can download it onto a PSP as well. Or a Vita, rather. And you can emulate it with PPSSPP if you don't actually have a PSP or a Vita to play it on. Yeah, Low Kitty, they do. And yeah, exactly, they have no clue what the actual symbols mean. Ah, the first playthrough of this game, Moosty, it was... I don't remember. Couple hundred hours, at least? I mean, yes and no. Street Shark? Yeah, no, it's absolutely not on purpose, Devilish. Well, Moosty, but you know how things are around here. You know how long it takes to get through any kind of remotely long game. Oh, good. Now they're not wasting my expensive antidotes. Well then, Wohakoth, you'd probably really enjoy this game if you liked Shining Force. PPSSPP is the best PSP emulator out there. It is excellent, and you can run PSP games on it on a PC that isn't even that impressive. And it's gotten some pretty good support over the years. So if you have a copy, or if you get a copy, if you, purchase a copy of, or acquire a copy of Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, get the PSP version and run it on PPSSPP. Yummy, there are one or two other PSP emulators, but they're not as good. There are a couple of more primitive ones that existed before PPSSPP. No, Wohakoth, the version that you play on the PSTV or the Vita is literally just the PSP version. Remember, the Vita was able to play PSP games. So the version that I'm playing right now, even though I'm playing it on a PSTV, which is the version of the Vita that's not a handheld, but that has an HDMI output port, it's still just the PSP version. The only difference is my Vita TV is jailbroken, so I have the ability to do some neat stuff on it, like upscale the game and run some nice filters on it to make it look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, KCK, it really is. It's incredibly good. Alright, well, Hakoth, you could try that. I've never attempted to play PSP games on a phone, so I can't vouch for the results you'll get, but good luck! Morteferu, hello! Good to see you. How are you doing? Alright. Oh, I can only bring 5 people, huh? We haven't really used Lyndall enough. We'll bring him. Oh, Moosey, have you only recently started to play Dark Souls? Oh, okay, Moosey, the remaster, gotcha. Oh, Mortiferu, is that how people were getting around having to go through the Microsoft Store? By playing the Japanese version of the game? Yeah, Insane Bob. Phantasy Star 2 Online is what Mortiferu is referring to. Several of my viewers picked it up when it came out, and everybody seemed to figure out very quickly that it apparently had some very serious issues with the way the Microsoft Store integration was written. Hey, Shersha! Yeah, somebody gifted you a sub earlier. I believe it was Sir Blackwolf, or possibly Sergeant Pink Drink. I think you can check. Oh, okay, Mortiferu, that's what it was. I see. Yeah, Shersha, you weren't here, but you deserve it. Nine-hour power outages, Musti? Man, I didn't realize it was that bad in Sudan. Yeah, Mortiferu, amen to that, huh? Shersha, I take it that's a good result.
Thank you.
Lord Wind's blessing upon me.
Holy, Low Kitty, welcome back. And thank you so much for the gift sub to Daniel M427. Yeah, Clint, it is kind of out of character for a big dum-dum like Barbas. I really wish that had been reflected here. Martum is clearly the smarter of these two, and he should be the one doing this. I don't know why they gave it to the biggest, dumbest meathead in the entirety of the Black Knights. Jeez, Musti. Hey, Hjalti, good to see you! Alright. Behold the holy blade Brynhild, deified gift of the heavens. By that name most secret, hear my plea. Gate divine, earthly prison of accursed gods, throw wide your doors, the great Father commands it. Shalom. Is that all? I had expected something more. Indeed. Martum, Barbas, no further! Oh, okay, Mortifer. Then yeah, it would be really difficult to make the switch after that long. Persistent, aren't you? You seem bent on meddling in our plans. Lay down your weapons and save your breath, Den, and we both know that will never happen. You want to kill us, I see it in your eyes. Put down your words and take up your sword. The dead of Goliath and Rhyme deserve vengeance. It begins. What's happening? Dorgalia's legacy, He's calling me a simpleton. What? You really don't know, do you? A man came to this place once, long ago. What man was this? And now Barbas is going to be the one who tells us the story. A valiant warrior who used his strength and skill to possess all he desired. But there was one foe he could not conquer. Death. Misfortune took his beloved son, and soon after his wife. In his despair, he prayed for their return. I need not tell you his prayers went unanswered. Overcome with wrath, he renounced his faith and sought instead the power of the dark gods. He descended into the hells where they make their fastness. I trust you know the legend of the Ogre battle. The battle between men and ogres in the Age of Myths. Yes, the struggle that decided who would rule this earth. Ooh, ouch, Hjalti. Sorry to hear that. You know, Clint, that's not the first place I would have gone, but you're right. The gods of light sided with men, and the dark gods with the ogres. For eons the war raged. What is it to us? Do you know how the legend ends? Men were victorious, and the ogres retreated to the darkness. A tale every child has heard at his mother's skirts. Ha ha ha! What do you find so amusing? It is no nursery tale. What do you mean? These ruins are the very gate to hell, the Chaos Gate.
Blessing upon.
Oh, Black Wolf, again, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hjalti. Black Wolf, I guess you've made it your mission to make sure we have no chatter unsubbed. What? The man who journeyed into the abyss is your precious Dynast King, Dorgaliua. I think we've finally gotten the gate's attention. The darkness awaits and all the power it holds. I can't let you go. Of course you can't, which is why you must die. You'll need no gate to enter hell. Well, Black Wolf, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please know that it's not absolutely necessary, but it means the world to me that you're willing to do that. Oh no. Oh, whoa, look, I'm poisoned. Oh. Actually, I'd probably better switch everybody to manual control for this, because I want Barbas's weapon. Wohakoth, it might be because his name is possibly based on Dracula. Oh, very good, Mortiferu. Well, I hope you enjoy it. There we are. I haven't, Insane Bob. I just don't feel like going through the Epic Games store. Can't be bothered. PC only, as far as I know, Musti. Really? No, I still can't reach him. Ha ha! Ah, that's fantastic. Ozma's ranged attack is yelling at somebody? Ah! I love it. That's incredible. All right. You know what? Suck it, Barbas. Parry that. Oh, Martim can heal him. Wonderful. Can't heal this, though. Ah! Bested by a pack of dogs! The gate, why won't it open? Damn it. Well, I need to move to a different angle. Because I really need him to drop an item. There we go. And I really need it to include his weapon. Nope. Sad Old Guy, it's not even actually all that much of a mod. It's just, I think it's a little bit of anti-aliasing and an upscale, an increase in resolution. Wow, even after he was dead, he parried it. Yeah, of course we can't petrify him. Damn it. Oh, actually, Denim could finish him. Possibly. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this with magic, but we can. Yeah, Random Purse, he has a unique weapon, which is really good. He has a hammer called Sansion, or Sansion, or however you pronounce it, which inflicts bind on hit and makes you immune to fear, and is also a really, really powerful weapon. Wohakoth, this is a mechanic called the Chariot. It's based on the Chariot Arcana in the Tarot deck. And it lets you basically roll back turns in battle if you do something you didn't intend to do. Unfortunately, because of the way the RNG works in this game, you also sometimes end up having to use it to re-roll an enemy's item drops. If that enemy drops an item that is particularly valuable that you want. No, Devilish, he doesn't. When I did this fight during the previous playthrough, I had to get the hammer from Mardim, or I had to get Mardim's sword from him. No, Fiery Noodle, unfortunately you cannot steal it. Because the way that the steal command works in this game, you don't actually steal the items the enemy has equipped. You steal items from a preset pool for that enemy type. No, Street Shark, it doesn't, and I hope you're okay, Street Shark. You got it 100%, Devilish? I don't know how you managed that. Ah. Well, Wohakoth, hopefully this won't take too much longer. You must have Devilish, because it is definitely not a guaranteed drop. I did not get it from him during the previous playthrough. Ah! That is most definitely not what I meant to do. Oh, yeah, Street Shark, that'll do it. That's correct, Devilish. This is the second time through. New Game Plus. Oh, yeah, Wohakoth, it's always unfortunate when you have to deal with that. But I appreciate it. I appreciate that, that you understand. The thing is, if I don't get this weapon now, I'm going to have to fight my way all the way through the past 6 or 7 battles in order to have another chance to get it again. You may well have been lucky, Devilish. Yeah, punch him. And I think this might be Barbas's unique skill for the hammer. There we are. I really wish Barbas didn't have Rampart Aura, because it would make this whole thing a lot easier if he didn't. The problem here is Barbas is mostly dropping cards. We got his earring that first time, but... yeah, there we go. Okay, excellent. There it is. Okay, and we already have Mardim's weapon from the previous playthrough, so we can just go ahead and kill him. There we are. I can't die, not here! Oh, too bad. Boo-hoo. See, it didn't take that long. Fortunately, this isn't one of those kinds of games. And we received Brynhild, which we already had. The gate! Oh, and there's the symbol for darkness. Oh no, we've unleashed Ganon! Hey, maybe we should move? Maybe it's not the best idea to stand here. Well, Shirosuke, he did potentially drop what he was wearing. He just didn't drop all of it at once. Huh? I am Dorgaliwa! You beasts that crawl upon the earth, kneel down before your god! A god? Oh come, Brynhild, sword of light, you are my rightful due. Give me the blade that I may rise again. The Chaos Gate must still bind him. Rejoice ye all in my return. You are a fallen king, a creature of darkness. Your wife and son await upon death's shores. Oh, I guess we're supposed to save. Maybe we'll do that. Although, actually, this particular final boss fight ends up being a bit of a joke. At least with a fully geared and leveled team. Valeria is my domain. Bow low before your king or face his wrath. So, what he does here is he summons a bunch of clones. Doppelgangers? And the thing that really irritates me about the fact that you can't actually steal the items an enemy is equipped with is the fact that this guy has a weapon I really want. I really, really want this weapon, but you can't get it from him. And he has a bunch of skills he's not supposed to have. A fallen Dynast king now corrupted by the dark. More divine than human, the Dark Lord has forgotten much of his human life, and now only bears hatred and envy for the living. It says divine. I think that might be a mistranslation. I wonder, actually, if any of your clones here can, I wonder if any of them can, drop the items they're carrying. I highly doubt it. I would be amazed if they could. Yeah, Devilish, but that's a lot more work to have to do to get it. Here, fiend! So arrogant you are for one so small. Be gone! This is the world of men, you have no place here. 'Tis true, I am no man, I am a god. What god could be so foul? You are an ogre. An ogre. False words speaks he, destroy you him. Our foe this man fool is, not else. So Dorgalua is being controlled apparently by something or somebody from beyond the gate. They can't drop it. I figured as much, Devilish. The funny thing is, the clones all turn to look at him when we kill him. They're like, oh, oops, maybe it wasn't a good idea. Who's there? The hour chimes, hatred's old reborn, the ogre battle wage you now. Chaos Gate speaks? The stupid thing is, this is an even easier phase of this battle. What power is this? Good night, Dank Memes. Thank you for joining us today. Rest well. Have a good one. So this guy here is Regalua. And it's basically the same stuff. Long-range ability that invokes a malediction and an ancient tongue that deals crushing damage to multiple targets and drains their MP by corrupting the fabric of reality. Piercing light damage to multiple targets. Has a chance to enfeeble. Crushing dark damage to multiple targets. Benevolent Whispers. Chance to inflict spoil heal. I think these are the abilities from the item orbs, actually. Wait, oh, right. Actually, let's check. I guess we can't check here. 109 damage, 109 damage. These all do 109. This is 139. I love how they all position us around him so that we can conveniently just kind of close in and just work our magic over here. That's it, guys. That was the final boss. Astracat, hello! Thank you for the host! Ah, good luck, Malkaresh! I am Dorgalua, Valeria's true king, a god. And I hope you enjoy the trip back to hell. Congratulations! Oh, nice, Devilish. GG. He had 734 HP, random pers. Malkaresh, yeah, I was gonna ask, I hope you're using the community chalices. The gate's opening, we'll be pulled in. O great Zephyr, dance unseen, fly across heaven's veil. Prophet's the symbol for the dark element in this game. Oh yeah, I guess he kinda does look like him. Just without the wings. Hey, I guess we're teleporting out of here. Hey, it's Warren! How you doing, Warren? This place will soon collapse. When it does, the Chaos Gate will cease to function. This is no place for you, Warren. Perhaps not, Denim. Farewell. Yup, it's man. What are you doing? Oh, you can just do a Google search for, false depth chalice dungeons. Devilish. Or Malkaresh can. There's a list on the wiki, or I think on Fextra Life, of the False Depth Chalice dungeons. In the name of the great Father Philaha, you are hereby crowned our sovereign lord, Queen Versalia Oberith, defender of the realm. Let no man gainsay this sanctified ascension. I will not ask you to forget all that has happened. No, we must remember why this war began, what we lost because of it, and what we achieved. We must tell this to our children, that we never forget. I can't control the dialogue here. It's advancing on its own. Pashua, you have a great task before you, sister. Why do you not heed me, brother? Well, this is the ending, Mantis Man. I know how you must feel, but what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead, a hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood, brother. I couldn't bear to let you die. Yeah, funny how that turned out, isn't it? I know my words will not sway you, only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister. No, cursed nobleman, that is exactly what it does not need. The roots are different, Mantis Man, but the ending is, mostly the same. I'm sorry, Denim. How could I have been such a drama queen? For no reason. Can you forgive me? I think so, Devilish, yeah. That's behind us now. The important thing is that we'll never be apart again. Yeah, Street Shark, I love how they gloss over the fact. Remember, but do not cling to the hatred. We must sever present from past. For our future, for our children, repent for our past and dedicate ourselves to reform. Not only can we do this, we must. Let us build a future in Valeria, a future where we all live as one. A future of peace. Glory to Valeria. Thank you, Denim. Denim, I will miss you. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't happen in any ending other than the Law ending. Didn't expect the Backroom attack to come so soon. Oh, interesting, Devilish. You, the Duke's loyal, scarce equipped to march, let alone repel them. The Backroom expect us to lie down for the trampling. They're in for a nasty turn. What, you have a plan? No matter, I'll see soon enough, but there's little time. If some miracle on hand to rally the resistance, best work it quickly. I will. When next we meet, it will be as enemies full-fledged, Vice. Stay whole till then. And you, Denim, until next time. Good night, Risu. Have a good one. Take care. Didn't I say that to you once already? But a man can repent. You did what you thought best. If I were a greater fool, I might have done the same. End this war, Denim. You owe the people of Balmamusa that much. Let that be your atonement. You have no right. No, sister. He has every right. Farewell, Denim. And you, Vice. Someday the gods may forgive you, but I haven't. Oh, I guess that's how we left it then. This is definitely different. This is not how the neutral ending went. Because in that ending, Vice was dead. Because we refused to participate in the massacre and Vice became the asshole. There you are, Lord Bozek. Everyone awaits you below. Thank you. I'll be there shortly. May we meet again someday, Denim. No, Devilish, because I'm gonna do that. Father. No, Father, I will not leave your side now. I understand how you must feel. You have done much, all that was required of you, and of your sisters as well. But your labors are done on the morn. Let me shoulder your burden. You can do as you like for once. Live your own life, Olivia. Father! Do not be concerned on my account. All will be well. Go with him, Olivia. With him? Wait for me, Denim. I will be there soon. Well, I guess Denim, Father, I kept my promise. I saved her. Good night, Wahakoth. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Have a good one. Listen to me, Denim. You must save Kachua. You are the only one who can. You can lead her to her rightful destiny. Do this for us, for Valeria. Dead. Father. They don't use the same portrait here. No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denim. Make the right choice. Yeah, there kind of are, Devilish. But Denim and Olivia were friends since childhood, and in Japan, those are the only kinds of people you're allowed to marry. Oh, there it is. I leave the rest to you, sister. You'll do fine. You hardly need my help. Your coronation should be taking place in Heim about now. Monarch of Valeria in name and truth. Well, that's one option, Clint. Canopus has gone back home, taking Brynhild with him. I owe you my thanks for a great many things, Denham. No, we never would have prevailed without your help, Canopus. Ha, that's good to hear. I'm sure Lancelot and old Warren will be happy to hear it, if they were still with us. We don't know they're dead, Canopus. Don't you worry about it, Denham. It's not your fault they're gone. We came to this isle of our own will, you know. We were here on royal duty, after all. We were here to fight alongside you. But I should imagine you're right. They're out there somewhere. Tide's right. High time we set sail. Farewell, Denham. I look forward to seeing you again one of these days. So long, Sprout. Our best to the Queen. Canopus, if Lancelot should return... It's alright, Denham. It's alright. When things settle down here, you should come to Zenobia. We'll be waiting for you. Come see the place Lancelot was born. The place he gave his life for...
Oh, we don't know he's dead. Oh, we're just talking about him like he's dead.
Yeah, I'll come visit you guys. No looks from you now. Time to be a man, boy. That's right, give a grin. Things aren't as bleak as they seem. Haha. Now, where have I heard that before? Hey, who was laughing when Martin planted you in the ground like a potato? Anyone ever tell you you'd look good on a skewer, bird legs? Anyone ever tell you you'd look good hanging off the bough catching barnacles in your beard? These two... Ah ha 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 ha. My sister isn't the only one who's gone her own way since the war's end. Sister's made a trusted new friend. Oh, okay, this is different, because this is the only ending where Ravnus is alive. Ravnus, you step out for a bit of fresh air, too? Canopus. It appears that way, Mantis Man. I hear you're to be the new Castellan at Cortane. Quite an honor, and well-deserved, I might add. Too much honor for a common knight, and with mixed blood besides, I fear it would invite trouble. But if I can set an example for others to follow, then I will bear it. Always thinking of others, you. Katua herself might even take heart. How many people will judge her for her blood and not her deeds? Many and more, I'm sure, but I'll not compare my meager burden with Her Majesty's. She'll do well enough. She's tougher than she looks. We're all born who we are. The best that any of us can do is put our heads down and press on. Right you are, Canopus. During the war, there were many who turned away from me because of my blood, but also as many who saw past that. The only important question is who we choose to become. Valeria is lucky to have you and Katua both. I will serve her as best I can. Well and good, but you needn't be quite so dedicated. You'll like to wear yourself out, always charging in at the head of the van. Besides what? A man likes to feel needed every now and again, especially by a beautiful woman such as yourself. Oh, here we go. You shouldn't make fun like that. Ah ha ha. You have your whole life ahead of you. Stop and enjoy it, eh? There'll be plenty of time to make Valeria the kingdom it should be. Go get some ass, is what Canopus is saying. Our queen and our people will make it so, I'm certain of it. I must be going, Father. There's a journey I must make before Lotus returns. I want to see Lancelot's homeland, the kingdom he gave his life for. Oh no, Street Shark, no. Oh, now we just see this scene again. Expected a warmer welcome than this. Oh, they're children. Wait, do you even know who we are? You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy. I love how Weiss looks so young in his portrait here. But as soon as you do the Balmamusa event, his portrait changes into either good Weiss, which is this mature adult, or evil Weiss, which is this just batshit insane, spiky-haired nut job. Amazing, Panliska. Perfect. 10 out of 10 original. Do not steal. One as young as you should never be forced to fight, but that's not the world we live in. Don't worry over me, Father. I'll be back. Oh, look, it's snowing. Yeah, there's another original one, Devilish. Why are there griffins hanging out at the Hanging Gardens now? For nearly 1,000 years, the nation of Valeria endured, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history, before at last uniting with the people of Heth? Oh, I guess that must be the Northern Kingdom. All right. And here's the old dev team. Thanks, Panliska. Yeah, Ivalice Ultima. I mean, Final Fantasy XII is set in Ivalice. I think about 1,000 years before Final Fantasy Tactics. Maybe Evil Seth. Movies, Kamikaze Doga. Wow, Kamikaze Pictures is what that translates to. Yeah, that was my understanding, Devilish. Vagrant's story was in Ivalice? Warrior, really? Oh, Base Escape did the localization internally, it looks like. Huh. Well, Street Shark, I've been looking at a couple of games. Indie games, mind you. That I haven't played yet, I've only heard of. And that I was thinking I might try and either do one-offs, or if they turn out to be interesting and fun enough to keep playing, I might do a little bit longer streams of them. Karen Strassman did voices in this game? Wow. Didn't expect to see her name here. I'm not really into FPS games, Street Shark, although I have played one or two of them on occasion. Oh, okay, there were multiple translators. I was going to say... Alexander O. Smith used to do translation for Squaresoft. I guess he's with a different studio now, but is still collaborating. Yeah, Street Shark, I know a lot of people are enjoying Dusk. I saw Pat playing it recently, actually. Play it with a controller. I would end up having to, Nobleman, because I'm garbage with a mouse and keyboard. I cannot play with a mouse and keyboard to save my life. I just can't. For certain kinds of games, Panliska, yes, it is. Drake Alon, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back, and good night to you. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, Street Shark. Take care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for being here, Street Shark. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself. Really, Devilish? Really? They went as far back as this game? Hey, Yoichi Wada. I remember him from Squaresoft. All ashore that's going ashore, we sail for Lotus. I have not, sad old guy, because they were on systems I don't own. Hey, look, it's our purple-haired Bishi boy. To be continued. All right, I suppose it would be a good idea to save. Yeah, Curse Nobleman, they do seem to have only one dockside environment. What do you mean putting up with you, Malkaresh? It was a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Malkaresh, have a great evening and take care of yourself. And yet now there is a post-game. Which I think we should be just about ready to access now, although I don't think we can finish it without characters from the Chaos ending. But actually, I need to go get some dinner, and so help me, I am going to try to get to bed at a halfway reasonable hour today. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to go raid my friend Princess Cat Power, who is streaming the Resident Evil HD remake. And that's been a fun time already. And you guys are going to really like her. She is incredibly sweet. Yes, that's correct, Moosty. Goth is this game's currency. So, we're going to go raid Cat. I will catch all of you tomorrow for something new and different. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate everyone's company and kindness and generosity. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. See you all then.